Hey there, quick note before we dive in. What you're watching right now is a lesson from one of my courses that I've decided to release completely for free here on YouTube so you don't have to pay a dime. So instead of asking you to buy my course, if you want to show your appreciation, here's a couple of things that you can do. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. These small actions tell YouTube to share my content with more people, which is a huge help. Also, feel free to check out my recommended equipment links in the description below. If you do purchase equipment from these links, I do get a small commission at no extra cost to you whatsoever. Or if you want to, you can leave me a super thanks or even just hit play on one of my playlists. I know it sounds silly, but if you just hit play on one of my playlists and let it play in the background, even if you're not paying attention, it tells YouTube, hey, people are watching these videos. I'm going to push it out to more people. So even if you just want to do that, I would love it. I would appreciate it so much. And then lastly, if you're looking for more personalized help, I do offer private coaching that you can find in the description of this video. Either way, I really appreciate you, whether you choose to do one of these things or not. Just by simply watching this video, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to the lesson. All right, so one thing you want to stay away from when it comes to EQ is extreme boosts. Now, I won't say there's never a time that you might want to make a big boost with an EQ, but in most cases, you want to stay away from them. While you'll likely make some smaller boost with the EQ depending on your audio, you will more than likely be making cuts more than anything. One thing I was seeing a lot of on YouTube just a few years back were people making EQ tutorial videos telling their viewers to just dramatically boost the low end and the high end of their EQ to improve their audio. This is some of the worst advice I've ever heard. Boosting the low end like that will likely cause boominess, muddiness, and just overall make the audio more unintelligible. While boosting the high end like this will likely bring out really harsh sounds like sibilants and more that become fatiguing to the listener's ears over time. Here's an example of doing just that. All right, so here's an example of what boosting the low end and the high end sounds like, and it's not the greatest sound ever. One thing you'll always hear me say is it's better to make your audio darker for long-form narration as to not fatigue your listener's ears over time. In the video, Make Your Audio Pop with EQ, I'll show you how to make your audio pop in a way that a lot of people like their audio to sound. And while this can initially make your audio pop or sound polished or brighter or however you want to describe it, I just wanted to put that tutorial in my course because I know people will want to learn how to do this. But I will still always advocate for darker audio rather than that polished, brighter audio, because if you're making longer form YouTube videos or podcasts or any other type of longer content, you don't want your viewers cringing and hurting while listening to your audio. That polished sound is typically good for short form content like commercials on TVs or something else that's only 15 to 60 seconds long. As stated at the beginning of my course, this is precisely why my audio throughout this course has a darker sound to it that some might even consider muffled. But the good news is you won't get done listening to my course after a few hours and have ringing in your ears or any discomfort.